with my partner, Chris Singleton. I'm John Shambi, and it's going to be a hot one out there, Singy. Temperatures in the 90s right now around first pitch.
Yeah, Boog, some guys love this heat. They feel like there's no fear attacking the baseball. Don't have to worry about cold days and getting jammed. But I tell you what, for me, it was always about hydration because I could cramp up. And you have to make sure that you stay up on your fluids. And it's not just when the game starts. This is something that you have to do days in advance if you're someone that's prone to cramping.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set, and starting this one, Randy Johnson.
Well, look at the 3-pitch repertoire today. He's got command of all 3 of them. Really can't guess. You have to stay back and try to be short to the baseball.
Here's Mike Trout.
Leading off the Cubs, the center fielder, number 32, Mike Trout.
And a pitch. Base hit center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Batting second.
So digging in, Stan Musial.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
That one is absolutely belted. Back. A gigantic blast. And just like that, they're out front. It's 2-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
There's a swing and a drive. That one back. And out of here. They go back-to-back, and they add a run. It's 3-0.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
And now Harmon Killebrew. A big swing and a miss. Johnson, a former Cy Young Award winner. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and occasionally works in a splitter. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
And that should be extra bases. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
These guys today are so great at handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
So up now for Chicago, Andre Dawson. That one ripped right center field. And it one-hops the wall. 1 run across, and he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle.
Lance Lynn will take over here.
And never an easy situation coming in with runners at second and third. He's got a base to work with, so he doesn't have to be perfect, but he does have to make some quality pitches.
Hammer, and this one could be extra bases. 1 run's in. A second scores as well, and it's now a 6-run lead.
He was all over that one. A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything, and pulled it into the gap nicely.
Digging in, Frank Thomas. That one fouled off. The big 6 spot already on the board this inning, and we're just getting started here in the top of the first. Swing and a base hit. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And the batter now, Larry Walker. That's a base hit. Run scores. Oh, the throw is wild.
These days, when you see a ball come off the bat like that, the first thing you want to know as a spectator, what was the exit velocity? 109 in this case. I mean, that's just impressive.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Their third home run of the inning, and they add to their lead. It's 10-0. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edge.
The left-hander on now, John King.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind.
Here's a drive out to right center. Way back there. Look out. Gone. Another one. Back-to-back homers. His second home run of the game, and they add a run. It's 11-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
That was quite the home run, Siggy, as we take it in again with StatCast. 114 miles an hour off the bat.
Yeah, and plenty of distance, too. I mean, with that kind of exit velo, if you can get it up in the air with good backspin, it's going to be a tape measure shot.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Harmon Killebrew. Singled and scored his first time. That's ripped. Base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball.
Runners on the move. Lined, and that's a base hit. Coming home. Fires it to the plate. It's off the mark, and he scores.
Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Andre Dawson getting ready. Double steal. Base hit. One run is in. Throw comes into second. And he's out trying for two. So a lefty out of the pen, Jojo Romero.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Now here is Tony Gwynn, and that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for two. Frank Thomas, the next to hit. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. And that's ripped into left, base hit. And that keeps the inning going. Around first and hustling for second. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for two. That's the third out. Back here with my pal Siggy. And pitching in this game, Bob Gibson.
Just electric stuff, Boog, and that fastball is no joke. He can move it around the zone, and it's not uncommon to see him pile up a decent amount of strikeouts throughout the game. He's the type of guy that allows the entire team to wake up feeling confident, knowing he's taking the mound.
Bottom of the first. Now up for St. Louis, Robin Yount. 0-1 now.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Got him. And a quick out, number one.
Came after him with the fastball on 0-2, and that's a pretty good demonstration of what power pitching is all about. He's got the stuff, obviously, and right there he used it to put his opponent away without needing to waste any pitches.
Yeah, the first offering is fouled off. And a swing and a miss.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. One down, base is empty. Right through there for a strike. Gwynn down to first with it. In time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike. Here's the veteran first baseman, Eddie Murray. Swings through that one for strike one.
0-1.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. 1-2-3 go to Cardinals. But this one's pretty much over. 14-0. And we're back. And the batter now, Larry Walker.
Not only can he hit the cover off the ball, he's got a great eye as well.
The pitch. Fall off foul. And the 0-1. A rope into right, and that's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Now he turns and heads for second. And he's out on the tag.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
Liner, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. Pulls in with a double, third hit for him today.
Back-to-back base hits. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Now here is Stan Musial. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. A massive home run. That's his third home run of the game. And they add on. It's 16-0. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive.
Here's a big power threat. Harmon Killebrew. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3, double play. And the inning is over. Cubs had 2 on this homer. Now to the bottom of the second. It's Major League Baseball. Back in St. Louis as the Cardinals come up to hit here in the last of the second. The new pitcher in the game, Jim Palmer.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
And the pitch. A little out front there as he swings through it. Palmer, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a 2-seamer. And the 0-2. Right through there for a strike. Gwynn gathers, throws to first, but no chance to recover. He'll reach after the strikeout. And at first, here's Nolan Arenado. And a swing and a miss there. Nolan Arenado at the plate. Arenado, guy who delivers big-time power at the dish and will probably go down as one of the greatest defensive third basemen of all time. And here it comes. Foul ball still 0-2. And speaking of that defense, it's hard to imagine that in high school, Arenado shared the left side of the infield with another elite defender, Matt Chapman at El Toro High School in California. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Here's the catcher, Gary Carter. And first offering is fouled off. Gorman over at second, one down. And a good eye there. James Kingsley, our plate umpire, consistent and maybe a little generous on the edges.
Yeah, but he'll give a little bit on the edges, like you said, but from what I've seen, he usually does that when a pitcher is just commanding those parts of the strike zone, and essentially they've earned it. The umpire rolls with them.
Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate.
The designated hitter, Paul Goldschmidt.
Late on that fastball.
0-1's the count.
Strike two.
0-2's the count.
And he deals. And a ground ball to first. And that'll put runners at the corners with two away. So 2 on with 2 away. Next to hit, Jordan Walker. Little trouble with this one behind the plate. And now a single might score 2. Way out front for strike 2.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. 2 left on. End of 2 here at Busch Stadium. The Cubs are on top 16-0. Back here in St. Louis, all set for the start of the inning. So up now for Chicago, Mike Schmidt. The wind of the pitch. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He made him pay for that one. It's 17-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Now he'll turn for second. Safe at second with a double. 3rd hit for him this afternoon.
Nice line drive with the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
And now Tony Gwynn. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
You know, these Cubs really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They jumped all over the starter and not...
Runner takes off. That one ripped. Going, gone. It's their 2nd home run of the inning, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 19-0.
Just an excellent swing all the way around.
New pitcher for the Cardinals, Andrew Kittredge.
I think it's going to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just
drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it is gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they tack one on the board. It's 20-0.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset. Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. Another homer. Make that 4 homers in the inning. And they add a pair. It's 22-0.
They wasted no time in that at bat, swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it.
And up next for Chicago, Stan Musial. Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. It's a double, his 4th hit of the game. So a man aboard, Roberto Clemente, the next Cub to hit. He's already homered in this game. Young gathers and throws to first. And one away in the top of the 3rd. Harmon Killebrew now at the plate.
Shortstop, Harmon Killebrew.
Runner takes off for third. Hard hit, left field, base hit. And he boots it. The run comes in from second, and they extend their lead. Tag, and they got him. So an error on the play, but they get the out anyway. 2 outs, base is empty. And next for the Cubs, Mike Schmidt. Now a blast to left center, way back there, on its way, out of here. That was blasted to the moon. They are unloading here, their 5th homer of the inning. It's 24-0. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there, no doubt about it.
Andre Dawson, the next Cub to hit. Line drive, base hit.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield.
Slides, but he can't come up with it. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. To third, tag, got him. Long throw for the 3rd out.
Well, the big no-no right there. Even though it was a bang-bang play, we always remember.
Back here in St. Louis. New pitcher in the game for the Cubs, John Smoltz. He has a great slider with tons of movement. The wind and the pitch. In there at the knees for a strike. Smoltz, over 200 career wins, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit. Late with the swing there.
No balls, 2 strikes.
The pitch. He goes down looking.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Young in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1.
No strike.
And that one hammered way back there. And it's gone. A solo shot. And they're on the board. It's 24-1.
That gives this offense something to celebrate for the first time in this one. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Newtbar in the box now. No balls and a strike.
0-1.
That one backed up the middle and it gets through. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Murray stands in now and watches strike 1. This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. To second, but way too late, safe there. And now a man into scoring position.
Now that right there is not something you see every day. I think he was so focused on framing the pitch to get the call.
And that one gets away at the plate. Slides, but he can't come up with it.
Well, they're setting this guy up to fail, putting him into the toughest defensive position to play on the field, in my opinion. And when things like this happen, it's kind of what you expect.
Got it by him for the K.
Now that second base.
Here's Nolan Gorman. He's 0 for 1. Pulls that one foul. Newtbar on third with 2 out. And down on strikes. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. 1 for the Cardinals on the solo. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the top of the fourth. Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Frank Thomas. And the pitch. Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game, and they add to the lead. It's 25-1. Now it's the power speed combo. Larry Walker, 3 for 3 with 3 singles. That's a laser base hit. So now back to the top of the order. Around first, heading for 2. The tag, and he's out. And now batting, Mike Trout.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here given the cycle.
This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. And he's gone yard again. His third home run of the game. It's 26-1. Chris, that ball came out hot. So let's see what StatCast has to say.
Yeah, it really did, Boog. 111 miles per hour off the bat, and a really nice launch angle as well. Just a beautiful swing from start to finish.
One down. Stan Musial, the next Cub to hit. 4 out of 4 with a double, and he's homered 3 times. That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Into center and a base hit. Around second is Musial. Around third, they put the tag on him, and that's out number 2. So a man aboard, and now the shortstop, Harmon Killebrew. Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. Their third home run of the inning, and they boost their lead. It's 28-1. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Now a chance for Mike Schmidt. Line drive, caught. Back here at Busch Stadium. Here's Nolan Arenado.
The third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Here comes a new arm for the Cubs, Zach Gallen.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. And a swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
And first offering is fouled off. Popped up right side. And there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Paul Goldschmidt. Bounce to third, and it finds its way through for a hit. And that keeps the inning alive. Jordan Walker will hit next. Bounce to the left side. Schmitty over to first. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no error. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the fifth. Dennis Eckersley.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
The pitch. He dives, but can't hang on. That's a base hit. In safely with a double, his second of the day. So up now for Chicago, Tony Gwynn. 4 for 4 with a homer, a double, and a pair of singles. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. A gigantic blast. His second home run of the game. It's 30-1. And now it's going to be Frank Thomas. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. Around first, digging for 2. Here's the tag, and he's out. And up next for Chicago, Larry Walker. 4 for 4 with 4 singles. Back up the middle and a base hit. So the 1-out hit turns the lineup over. And he's out on the tag. Line drive, Adam in center field. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. Last half of the 5th coming up. Major League Baseball is on. And we're back. John Shabby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom. 5. Tommy Edman, Don Sutton into the game.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him. So
number 20, Don Sutton.
He should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
The wind of the pitch. And that's in there at the knees. In the air, right side. Sizes this one up. Hauls it in for the out. Back to the top of the lineup, Robin Yount. Next up for the Cardinals. Right down to shoot. It's 0-1.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Righty to the plate. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call. 2 outs, base is empty. And now Lars Nootbaar. Fly ball down the line. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Left-hand batter waits. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Trout settles under it. Hauls it in to end the inning. Back here in St. Louis. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. So up now for Chicago, Stan Musial. And a rope into center field, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. And next for the Cubs, Roberto Clemente. On the line, base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. The relay, and he's got no chance. He's out. At the plate, Harmon Killebrew. Liner, base hit. And that extends the inning. Now he turns and heads for second. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. Bottom of the 6th. New pitcher on here, Johan Santana.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
57, Johan Sandin.
As the lefty gets to work. Swing and a miss. And that's strike one. Murray, 27 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. Next offering is in for a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Catcher has it, fires the first. But they won't have a play as he takes first on the drop third strike. Man at first, Nolan Gorman digs in now.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate, and the runner stays where he is. And now the lefty.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract. Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Arenado in the box again, takes a strike. Got him looking, and he did not like the call.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Over to first, and they take care of Carter for the out. And leading off, Mike Schmidt. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now with the dip.
Yeah. Slings it across, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. Andre Dawson, the next Cub to hit. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. The throw into second, and he's out easily. 2 outs, base is empty. Stepping in, Tony Gwynn. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. We all saw him, and now they turn to Giovanni Gallegos. He's into the game with the bases empty. And here's the DH for the Cubs, Frank Thomas. No question about this one, it's out of here.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not
laced down the line. This looks like extra bases. Walker into second, and he's got a double.
I mean, come on, have a game. Punch that one down the line for extra bases, and that was an excellent job going with the pitch on the outside. Got his bat on plane and just drove it.
Now Trout gets a chance to hit. Line drive, base hit. And they hold him at third, 90 feet away with 2 out.
Waste no time there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And here is Stan Musial. Ripped into right center, and that should be extra bases. 1 run is in, and that's a 2-out double. So they turn things over to the righty, Ryan Helsley.
And this is a really tough spot to come into as he tries to keep this one close. You almost have to forget about the runners in scoring position. They're not going anywhere.
Base hit, 1 run in already. Throws to second. Not stopping, he's going for 3. And they put the tag on him for the out. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was. And here's Paul Goldschmidt, 1 for 2.
The designated hitter, Paul Goldschmidt.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. Eric Gagne.
Eric Gagne.
And a pitch. There's your strike. 95 of that one. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
0-2 is the count.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And there's one away.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All three pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
One down, base is empty. And a foul ball. The 0-2. It's in and out of his glove. And he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score it. And here comes Tommy Edman. And that is in for a strike. 0-1. The Redbirds with a lot of ground to make up. Here at the bottom of the seventh.
0-2.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
No, that's not the best two-strike fastball I've seen, but it certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
2 outs. Struck him out looking. And welcome back to the ballpark. We're at the top of the 8th. Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Harmon Killebrew. The pitch. Lifted to left center. Way back there, and that is gone. I'm excited to see that one again, but with the StatCast data, because that was a bomb. Oh, says he drove it out of here at 115 miles an hour.
I think I heard the ball screaming on its way out, and that's some serious exit velo, pretty elite, and he caught it just right to get it up in the air as well.
And it's through for a hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The tag, and he's out. Now it's the second baseman, Andre Dawson. Lifted to left center. Way back there, and that is gone.
He came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
And here is Tony Gwynn. Swings and blasts one deep to left center, and it's into the gap. Around first and hustling for second. Around second, he wants the cycle. The throw to third, and he's out. Tied for 3. Frank Thomas, the next Cub to hit. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Around first, heading for 2. Relay to second. There's the tag. They get him, and that's the inning. Back here. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Greg Maddux.
Number 31, Greg Maddux.
Here comes a pitch. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's back there. Out of here.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Murray now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Right through there for a strike.
part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. One run across in the frame so far. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Musial puts it away, and there's one down. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Nolan Gorman. Down the middle for a strike. And it's 0-1. One out, bases empty. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here.
A breaking ball on the inside part of the play requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
One down, base is empty. He swings and fouls one off. Kicks and deals. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Carter, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does.
That ends the inning, so we take a break. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one. So up now for Chicago, Larry Walker. And a pitch. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here.
Most times it's the pitcher looking at the scoreboard for velocity, but in this case it's the hitter. He just turned around triple digits at the dish. I don't even know how he saw that pitch. Maybe he didn't, but he got a home run out of it.
Here's Trout. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. It has the distance, gone.
Wow, this is awesome. I mean, a 4-homer game. They're just so rare. They're so special and just so tough to pull off as well. Everything has to line up for you, but of course, you got to make it happen too. And these are the types of performances that people just don't forget.
That one ripped. Grabs it right up against the wall.
Man, he smoked that fastball. It's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time out they'll find a hole.
Hit hard, base hit. The throw in, makes the turn and heads for second. Here's the tag, and he's out. 2 outs, base is empty. Harmon Killebrew, the next Cub to hit. And a base hit up the middle. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. Now he turns and heads for second. The relay throw. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. Back here in St. Raleigh Fingers taking over on the mound. Raleigh, 34-year-old vet. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. And a pitch. Ground ball right side. Tosses to first. One out, bottom of the ninth.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Gwynn drifts towards it, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there are two down. One out left for the Cardinals. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Tommy Edman. First pitch swinging.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is
on the ground, and this should do it. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
Well, I don't know what they did in the cage today or on the field for batting practice, but when you win by double digits, something is clicking. That batting coach feels pretty good about himself right now, but more so the players. They can't wait for the next one. Come back out, score, and get another W.
So this one got a little out of hand. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 19 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, 46,000. The Cardinals would like to thank you for joining us and